everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a whole new year and I'm trying really hard to be good this year. I'm gonna be so much more productive and so much more planning everything out and sticking to my schedule. So I'm hoping to get more videos out for you guys to watch. And I finally fixed my YouTube channel so I can actually respond to comments now and comment on other people's videos. That is amazing. I have no idea why. When I created my channel, for whatever reason, it just said you're not allowed to make comments, and it took me a really long time to figure out how to sort of go to the back end and figure it out, something to do with authorizing from my Google account, etc, etc. So finally, if you've been on my channel, if you watch my videos and you have now received a comment from over a year ago, I'm so sorry, but I have literally just been able to respond. So welcome. Welcome back, and I really hope to keep on making videos. It's been really fun. I think it's a little bit more than a year now. I think I've done 2 Christmases, so a little bit more, maybe a year and a few months, and I'm really excited to be making more videos. And today I've got a really exciting sort of haul. I did a little bit of shopping on the Kiko Cosmetics website, and I think Kiko is an Italian brand. If I'm not mistaken, I might leave details down in the comments box below. And I think they're known for being really affordable and providing a lot of really good quality makeup, variety of shades, but at really good prices. So I first saw them in Paris, I think. I didn't really give them much thought, and kind of slowly I bought a couple of things, really liked the product, so I decided to do a little bit of a haul. So this was actually a while ago. I think I've just been keeping them in the background for quite a while, and I'm decluttering, see, again, being good this year, decluttering my stash, kind of looking at what I've bought, what I haven't used, and really excited to show you today what I've bought and swatch for you. Before I get started, I'm actually trying out a new foundation today. I'm going to leave the details of it down below, and I think it was making a bit of a round maybe about 6 months ago, I want to say, and everyone was saying how unbelievably awesome it is. So I've just tried it, and again, going through my stash, I've just got something in my eye. See my eye kind of like, I feel like I've got something stuck in there. Maybe I'll try to ignore it. Anyway, so I've tried it out for the first time today, and I was really surprised. I'm not really sure what I think about it yet, so let me know in the comments below. How does my skin look? I'm thinking just in the viewfinder, it's looking kind of nice, but in front of the mirror, I'm not really sure whether it's actually providing enough coverage for me, whether it's giving, you know, a nice kind of overall finish. I don't usually go for the ultra covered look to a point that you can't see everything. I do have quite problematic skin, and so you will be able to occasionally see the spots and the acne scarring and all the other bits and bobs, and I'm obviously turning a little bit old, so wrinkles galore. That is great fun. But at the very least, I would like to cover as most of my skin imperfections as much as possible, and have a slightly clean canvas to work on. So let me know in the comments below whether you firstly like the way my skin looks today, and I'll maybe let me know if you want me to show you the foundation and what I think about it, and maybe do a bit of a review, or what do you think about my overall look as well. If you want to know what I've used, look down below. And if you want me to do like a makeup tutorial, for example, I would be happy to do so. So again, just comments. I'm actually wearing some Kiko Cosmetics products on my eyes at the moment. I've got the eyeshadow running through my crease, creating a little bit of a natural smoky look, and actually one of my favorite way of doing a really quick and easy eye look. And so the first thing I actually picked up was a whole bunch of eyeshadows. There's going to be a lot of those, so I'm going to be swatching them for you, and then seeing how they actually perform, whether they're actually as good as I remembered them to be. Next up, I've got 3 of their normal press pan eyeshadows, and it's a little bit frustrating because I think And actually, from what I remembered, Kiko don't actually have names of their products. Everything is just by number, if you can just see over there. There we go. All they have is numbers, so gets a little bit, I don't really like it when brands don't name their products. I feel there's a little bit of more of a creativity that goes in when they have names, and then when it's just numbers, I'm like, don't really remember that. So anyway, so these are just called the eyeshadow. Yep, and ooh. So they do say these were made in Italy, distributed in the USA, that's interesting, and each one is about 3 grams or 0.10 ounces, if that matters to you. And I think they're about the size of, let me see if I can open them. I think they're about the size of a MAC eyeshadow, or maybe just a little bit bigger. So it looks like this. This is how it comes in the packaging. Just black plastic with details of the ingredients at the back, and it comes in a clear casing on the front. So in terms of packaging, it's really simple, really basic, and I think that's how I dropped everything. Oh dear. Really basic, and I think this is how they keep the price down. So as much as I like really nice packaging, I'm also just appreciative of the fact that if they're good products, then you get a really good product without all the frills involved, and you get to keep it, you get to get it at a really good price. So I think that's still pretty good. So it looks like the first one I've got is 102. And this looks to be a sort of yellow gold, and it just has the Kiko labeled, embossed on the shadow itself. I'm just going to swatch with, everything's gone blue. I'm just going to swatch with my fingers on the back of my hands and see what they're like. So this one is a little bit gritty to the touch, and that is the swatch. So it's a pale yellow gold, and I'm just going to swatch it at the back of my hand. That is really, really nice. If you can see that, that is just a very nice, easy gold. I would like to use that all over my lids. And it feels a bit gritty to the touch, so not particularly soft, but when you swatch it, it actually feels really nice. I often get quite a good wear time with Kiko eyeshadows as well. A little bit of creasing, I suppose. I do have oily lids. Most things do crease on me, no matter how expensive or how good a product actually is. But I do remember they are quite lovely, so that is a really nice shade. The next two, I think, looks to be shades of brown or purple. This one is 132. And literally just unboxing everything in front of you, trying to put them. And this one, ooh, that looks like a really nice kind of purpley browned, I want to say there's a little bit of bronziness in there. That looks really nice. Again, it feels a little bit gritty to the touch. And this one is more of a satin. So the other one had a little bit more shine, and this one seems to be more of a satin finish. And that is a one swatch color payoff, and it actually comes off as quite an easy brown. So it's a bit of a lighter brown than what I actually have on my eyes at the moment, and that seems to be really nice. So I do know that the eyeshadows come in a few different finishes. They do have mattes and satins, some which are a little bit more kind of glittery, shinier than the others. And I think the shiny ones, or the ones who are really, really super satiny, tend to have a little bit less of a color payoff, especially with a brush. Whereas the ones that have a bit more grit to them do come out much more pigmented on the eyes. This one looks to be a taupey shade. It's much lighter, and again, something to go all over the eyes. And I'm using different fingers because I don't want to, and honestly, I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just swiping it back and forth the pan a couple of times. This is the swatch. There we go. So it does look to be a kind of grey brown, and again I'm just swatching at the back of my hand, and this is what it looks like. Focus. There we go, that's what it looks like. So much more of a taupey grey neutral. I think that will look really nice all over the eyes as well. So I'd be interested to know how they actually get picked up by a brush, because I picked up two eyeshadows before, and the brown one, which I have on my eyes at the moment, is really pigmented. I know I have is like a satiny purple that takes a little while to sort of build up the pigment, but I'm quite pleased with those. I really like the colors. They're quite basic. I'm pretty sure you can probably find dupes from any other brand really, and you probably have something quite similar already in your stash or your makeup collection, and I'm pretty sure I do too, but this is what happens when you get a makeup addict. Picked up 4 of what they call the water eyeshadow, and I think these ones are a little bit different from the normal press shadows because you can use them wet or dry, and these are also 3 grams, and they actually say it's 0.11 ounces, and at the back it just got a whole bunch of ingredients. These ones doesn't tell you. Oh yes, made in Italy. And interesting to know that the first thing on the list is mica. I think a lot of people do kind of look at the ingredients and see what's in them. I should probably pay a little bit more attention, but you know. And actually the shade I have in my hand is 223. Actually, I didn't tell you what the other shades were, so sorry. So I'm going to put all of the descriptions in the box below so you can actually see, and I'll put the shades in order of this video as well so you actually know what they are if you're interested in picking up some of the products yourself. So the first shade I have is 223 in the water eyeshadow, and I opened this up, and unfortunately it looks to be a gorgeous, what is an absolutely gorgeous purple eyeshadow, but it is completely destroyed. It's actually fallen out of the pan, so I think I can still swatch this, but I have to be a little bit careful. It's a bit crumbly as well. So I did get these shipped to me. Not sure how actually. I think I got them shipped to the UK, and then it was brought back for me. So I didn't think it was anyone's fault at all. I think it's just the way it happens in transit. If you're getting anything shipped, there's always a possibility that things are going to get broken. So I'm just going to swatch this again on my fingers. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely like a kind of royal bluey purple. I'm kind of wondering what that swatch like with water. So I think they're a little bit more metallic, and I'm just gonna, oh, that is pretty. That is very, very, very pretty. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna close that back up. I'm not really sure how to fix it because it's not a normal press pan eyeshadow. Normally if I get anything broken, I'll sort of mix a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, I'll mix it together and press it back. And normally that would fix things, but this obviously is a raised eyeshadow. I'm going to show you another one where you can actually see the pattern and the way it looks in the pan, and it's really, really different from any other eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you the next one. This is called 202. I'm going to open that up. Got things falling off me. And this looks to be a really gorgeous kind of taupey purple color. It's much lighter than the other one. And this is what it looks like. It's got a beautiful kind of indented wave in it. And if I turn it on the side, you can see part of the eyeshadow is actually raised. And it's got a really cool 3D effect. So I think that's really cool. If you are the type of person who likes to depot all of the eyeshadows and put them into palettes, this is probably not the best ones to go for. I'm not really sure how else you would depot them. Surely there must be a way, but if you know, let me know. I'm going to swatch this as well. And that's definitely, comes out actually a little bit more grey than I thought it would be. So that's what it looks like. kind of like a silvery dark grey. Ooh, that is really, really pretty as well. Much more cool toned than expected. I really like coloured eyeshadows, but cool tones occasionally doesn't quite go with my skin tone, but they're still really pretty. The next one, and I'm just kind of cleaning my fingers as well. I can probably just wet them a little bit and see how they perform when it's wet and metallic. And I think we just got cut off there. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, the next shade I have is 203. And I seem to have gotten into a purple phase, evidently when I was ordering. This is another purple. It looks to be like a much more satiny, warm-toned purple. So let's give this a swatch. Oh yeah. So that is the color. I think that would look great in the crease, or even just all over the lid. That seems to be really interesting and much more reddish, warmer toned than those two. So I think I would really enjoy using that shade. And last but not least, the last of the water eyeshadow that I got is the 212, and this looks to be a, oh, that is gorgeous. So that is like a emerald green, and that is just gorgeous. Oh yes. Oh, that was the swatch I got, which was a bit unimpressive compared to the others. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Okay, that's much better. Comes out as quite a kind of cyan blue, some bit more of a sky blue. Let me swatch that. Ooh, that's quite metallic, little bit chalky I think against my skin tone, but that's still really pretty. Look at that. So that was did I say 212, 202? Again, everything will be down below. On to this. I just love the packaging of this. This is called the Kiko Metallic Shine Eyeshadow in 03, and it is just so pretty. This is what it looks like. I love the gold lettering and the teal blue box. It's just so lovely, and I think it opens up from the top. There we go, and it comes in a little pot. If you're gonna hear dropping sound, I'm just dropping the boxes next to me so I can clean them up afterwards. And this is Metallic Shine Eyeshadow. It's so cute. Like, look at the packaging, if it's gonna focus. It's got this lovely little kind of palm leaf detail all around the glass, and this kind of feels kind of like glass or really hard plastic, which is nice. Ooh, pretty. This is like a, I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like a normal pressed eyeshadow, another purple, so you can see where I was going for. This is what it looks like, but it comes in a little pot. So let's see. Ooh, it feels very, very creamy, and the pigmentation looks lovely. Oh, that is so nice. So I'm just gonna swatch that on my hand again. This is what it looks like. It's much more of a neutral purple with a lot of brown in it. That is a first swatch, and if I just go over it again, this is what it looks like with a second swatch. Isn't that just, it's not very metallic, it's just got a really lovely satin look to it, which is so pretty, and it kind of feels a bit like a creamy powder feeling. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but that's actually really nice. I'm kind of gutted that I only bought one of those. Oh well, you learn. I got two non-eyeshadow products. I think these are blushes. Yes, it's called the Rebel Bouncy Blush. That sounds so cute, and just look at how cute that packaging is. It's got this lovely purple printed cardboard with the Kiko Cosmetics all the lettering in gold. Just super cute, and I love the design. Like, I did recall these were a little bit more expensive, so obviously they paid a bit more attention to the actual packaging, which is quite nice. I've got shade 02 and 03. 02 is Adorable Pink. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, cute. So it comes in a kind of rose gold, kind of bronzy type compact. It's just so cute. I think this is part of a limited edition collection. I'm not sure, I might have to find out. But it's got this kind of pattern on it. It's a little bit engraved. It's very, very nice. Let's see what's inside. Oh, that is very odd. Okay, so this is the compact. Comes with a mirror, but the blush is so odd. It's obviously suffered a little bit during transit. I'm not sure if you can see. It's this definitely strange, kind of a bit spotty, and you can kind of see where it's come away from the actual well that it's been sitting in. So it's obviously a little bit movable. It's interesting. Doesn't smell bad. I'm pretty sure it's still good. Let me just... Oh wow. That is an unusual texture. It's a bit like a cream. I suppose that's why they call it bouncy. You can kind of press into it and leave a mark. And this is the shade that is... What did I say it was? This was called... What is it called? Adorable Pink. And it's kind of like a corally pink color. I think that's a really nice shade. Very fresh, very springtime. And little bit chalky on my skin. I don't know if you can see, that's the color kind of blended out. Very natural looking. There you go. It's not the smoothest and not the most pigmented, but it's still very, very cute. And the next shade is called... Can't say this. This is really odd. Treasure. There we go. Treasure Rose. I have difficulties with R's. I have no idea why, but I do. And that comes in the same packaging as the other one. Let's see if the actual product looks a bit odd. Yes, it does. So you could definitely see where it's moved. It's got this weird texture in it. That's so odd. And a little bit of it has come off on the mirror. But doesn't smell funky. I'm pretty sure it's still fine. It's got the same really weird texture. It's weird. This one is a little bit deeper, but when I kind of blend it out, it looks in the almost kind of same tone family. I'm gonna just swatch that on my hand so you can see that's what it looks like. That's Treasure Rose, and it's kind of this lovely kind of blooming rosy shade. I think they're meant to look quite natural. I think they will look actually really nice on the cheeks, so we'll see how that goes. And that is everything that I've bought from KikoCosmetics.com. I ordered them everything online. I will try to sort out how much everything costs and prices down below, what everything was as well, so that you can check them out. And don't forget to thumbs up and like the video if you actually liked it, and let me know what you thought. Have you tried Kiko Cosmetics as well, or are you interested in trying them out? I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you'd like me to show you like a first impression actually using the products on myself, do let me know as well. So I'll see you next time.